Hey, Bleedbigblue. Tim from the podcast. Just wanted to come talk to you guys. I know it's been a little bit. We needed to, refresh our Giants fandom, take a little break for a second. But we're back, as usual. It's that time of the week. We're going into a game versus the Rams. And it's time for the 5-point preview. All right. Number 1 in the 5-point preview. Well, will this team be motivated after the bye, or is McAdoo going to lose the team completely? Now, there's some questions going on. It definitely seems like McAdoo's starting to lose this team. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of respect there. It almost feels like they almost know he's on his way out. That's what it feels like, or at least they're hoping he's on his way out. But, coming off the bye week, let's see, who's motivated to play. Because right now, suspensions are happening. For some reason, all these people are sitting out of practice as well. Maybe injuries are lasting, quote unquote, a little bit longer than they should because people aren't motivated to come back. But that's what I want to see is how hard is this team going to play come this week, especially coming after the bye. Number 2, which leads me into that question, is who will step it up for Janoris Jenkins? Obviously, I already said something about the suspensions, and Janoris Jenkins got suspended this week, for quote being late. Who knows what's going on behind closed doors? But it just sounds like there's a whole lot of losing the locker room going on. But I want to see who's going to step up for Janoris Jenkins. Ross Cockrell, he played well for DRC a couple weeks ago. But I want to see, who's going to step it up for Janoris Jenkins? Is DRC going to be starting? It's next man up. And I do want to say that Dante Dion, you have played well from what I've seen. Even though you are a smaller corner, you have played well. So, some people are going to have to step up because Janoris Jenkins isn't there. Granted, we're playing the Rams, and Rams technically don't have a number 1. I guess Sammy Watkins is technically their number 1, but they don't use him like that. So everybody's got to be all hands on deck, especially with this Rams team because they spread the ball all over the place. But, anyways, let's go to number 3. Number 3 on the list is supposedly Sterling Shepard's coming back this week, guys. We actually have an actual solid receiver playing, a veteran receiver. Granted, he's only in his second year, but he's a veteran receiver. He's going to be the number 1. I'm kind of curious how he plays being that number 1. Because, let's put it this way, if he, steps it up solid, I think that's going to bring him better momentum going into next year. And we definitely need somebody, at least a threat in the receiving core. Evan Ingram can't be the only target that actually gets any yards. And with Sterling Shepard being there, maybe Roger Lewis, maybe Tavares King, step it up. We'll see. But I definitely want to see a little bit more out of this passing attack now that Sterling Shepard's back. Number 4. And this is the biggest key to if we're going to win this game, guys, is can this team stop Todd Gurley? If you've seen the Rams at all this year, their whole offense is centered around Todd Gurley. He touches the ball, whether they're running, whether they're passing. He's touching the ball probably, 80% of the time. At least it seems like it. We stop Todd Gurley and running that ball, make this team one-dimensional. I really think our defense could, in theory, take over. But obviously everybody needs to step it up. And I'm also, I'm talking to guys like JPP, step it up. And number 5, guys. This is the biggest question to all the Giants fans, and I'm struggling with myself is, do we want to lose out, or do we just want this team to play its best, and let the wins fall where they may? Because I understand you guys wanting to lose and maybe, suck for Saquon Barkley. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of intrigued if we did get Saquon. Because with Odell and Saquon Barkley, that would be a disgusting duo. But I'm kind of torn because I don't ever like rooting for my Giants to lose. Or, barely win or whatever you want to say. Do I want the best draft pick possible? Sure. But, whatever draft pick we get, I want to see this team actually play the way it's supposed to be playing. And the other side of the coin on that is, if Giants do start winning, the problem with that is McAdoo is going to probably stay the coach. And that's the problem, because honestly, I'm off the McAdoo train. I hope he gets fired. Jerry Reese, you as well, because McAdoo is your choice. I'm starting my campaign. I want David Shaw, the Stanford head coach, to be the Giants head coach. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. What head coach would you guys want if McAdoo's gone? Because I know a lot of you are sick of McAdoo already, just like I am. And you know what? Please tell me, guys, do you guys want this team to lose out? Or do you guys just want them, to play their best and, wins will fall where they may? Let me know. Obviously, we want you guys to listen to podcasts. I know we've been off this week. It's bye week. We had some stuff to do. We needed a little refresher, but we'll be back this coming Wednesday. And we'll be talking about what happens in this game. So, as usual, make comments. Let us know what's going on. And I still bleed big blue. Always.